Good morning, students of class 10. We had started the second lesson of your book, Footprint Without Feet, The Thief's Story, written by Ruskin Bond. Today I am going to complete this chapter. Previous day we were reading that when the thief took the money, he went to the railway station and Lucknow Express was just moving out. He could jump into one of the compartments, but he hesitated. That's why he left the train. After that, the big problem was where to stay night. He didn't want to make any people curious by staying in any one of the small hotels near the railway stations. And the only person whom he knew was the man whom he had robbed. So leaving the station, he walked slowly through the bazaar. In my short career as a thief, this is the speech of thief. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's face when they had lost their goods. This is the observation of the thief. The greedy man showed fear. Once again, the thief had made a study of men's face when they had lost their goods. Greedy men showed fear, the rich man showed anger, and the poor man showed acceptance. This is the attitude of different people when they are robbed. But I knew that Anil's face, when he discovered the theft, would show only a touch of sadness. Not for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. Because the thief was the only person whom he had trusted, and the same person had deceived him. I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on a bench. The night was chilly. It was early November. So a little drizzle added to my discomfort. It started raining very slowly. Soon it was raining quite heavily. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face. That was the situation. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of a clock tower. The clock showed midnight. It was the time of midnight. I felt for the notes. First, he observed the note. They were dumb from the rain. Due to rain, the bundle of note had become dumb. Anil's money, the thief thought. In the morning, he would probably have given me 1, 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema. That was very possible that next day Anil would give him 2 or 3 rupees to go to cinema. But now I had it all. I couldn't cook his meal. There is no need to cook meal for Anil. There is no need to run to the bazaar to buy daily supplies. There is no need to learn the whole sentence anymore. Whole sentence. I had forgotten about this in the excitement of the thief. Due to the excitement of the theft, the thief had forgotten this. Whole sentence. I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. When he remembered it, then he knew it was very simple to steal anything. Sometimes just as simple to be caught. Very simply, it is very easy to steal anything, as it is very easy to be caught. But to be a really big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. This thing was better than stealing anything. I should go back to Anil, the thief thought. I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. If thief knew very well that if he wanted to learn how to read and write, he should go back to Anil. Because in the whole world, Anil was the only person who was teaching him how to write words and sentences. I hurried back to the room feeling very nervous. When he returned to the room, at that time he was feeling very nervous. For it is much easier to steal something. It is much easier to steal anything than to return it unnoticed. But to return it unnoticed is difficult. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway in clouded moonlight. Anil was still asleep. I crept to the head of the bed, from where he had taken the bundle of notes, as he wanted to put it back. And my hand came up with the notes. I felt his breath on my hand at the time of putting money under the mattress. The thief felt the breath of Anil on his hand. I remained still for a minute. Then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes. And he put the bundle of notes under the mattress. I awoke late next morning and found that Anil had already made the tea. He stretched out his hand towards me. There was a 50 rupees note between his fingers as we do so. My heart sank. I thought I had been discovered. I made some money yesterday, he explained. At the time of giving him money, Anil said that I made some money yesterday. Now you will be paid regularly. Anil said to the thief that he would be paid regularly. And that day, he gave him a 50 rupees note. My spirits rose. But when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. If Anil had brought dry note, why the notes were wet? Because at the time of taking that note, the thief Hari Singh realized that the note was damp from the night's rain. Today we will start writing sentence. Anil said that today we will start writing sentence. Anil said. He knew everything. He knew that the thief had stolen the money and had gone outside. That's why the note was damp. But neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. That was the attitude of Anil. Sometimes, without speaking with the help of our mouth, we say with the help of our eyes. But neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way. And this smile came itself without any effort. Now, as you know that the thief used to smile on another occasion, but that was his false smile. This time, when he smiled in his most appealing way, that was his real smile because it came by itself without his effort. So in such way, Anil had put a wrong man a thief onto a right path. So it is said that if we do good to others, it is very possible that we can change even bad person into good one. This is the theme of the story. Thanking all of you. Have a nice day.